Sean, seems a bit strange talking about cup games first week of the season, but good game looking prospect tomorrow against Ipswich.
Yeah, against a good footballing team. Mick had a great result with his boys on Saturday, so we can expect a really tough game.
And Mick is someone you've come across, I imagine, quite a few times in your playing and managerial career. He's done a good job there, hasn't he?
Yes, yeah, he kicked me a few times. He was a tough guy to play against, Mick, and he doesn't suffer fools, that's for sure. And he always expects the best from his players. I mean, over the years as a manager, he's always produced teams that are really hard to play against. And when you play for Mick, you have to give 100%. Because if you don't, you're soon out of there. He doesn't keep them around for very long. He doesn't like the fly-by-nights. He likes people that, when people are paying good, honest money, to come and watch the team. Mick expects everyone to give everything, every single match. And
not unlike yourself.
Not unlike myself. So yeah, we got a lot of things in common. Well, certainly in that respect, we've got that much in common. And yeah, he would expect the best from everyone. And he certainly got a very good result on Saturday. We know what Fulham are all about, having played them a couple of weeks ago here. Very good footballing team, but Mick's boys didn't allow them to settle on the ball at all at the weekend, and they scored 2 very good goals. And they'll come here with whatever team they put out against us. It'll be tough, make no mistake.
The Championship side, they'll have a really strong squad, won't they?
Yeah, I mean that's obviously the beauty of really the higher up you go, you're able to have a slightly bigger squad. You can afford, or you not necessarily afford to, but you need to carry a bigger squad. You can't afford to have injuries in the Championship because every week's a battle for them, a huge battle. And we've seen clubs that have come down into the Championship over the last few seasons, have spent a lot of money trying to get back up. And Mick's inherited a club there that probably spent a lot of money in the past. I don't think he's had too much money to spend, and he's had to work with a very limited budget, but he's done very well. So yeah, whatever team they put out, I'm sure it's going to be a great game.
And the boys will be looking forward to it after Saturday.
Our boys are, yeah. There's always the prize, you can't take, certainly a club of our standing, we have to think of progress, we can't afford to take a game like this lightly. We have to literally be at full strength. I suppose to a certain degree, I could make changes and maybe change like for like without losing too much on the night. But it's not a game really for me to be doing trials or testing people in various positions. It's a game for me really that we want to win because we want to progress, we want to get through, we want to get into the next round. We want to be there when the big heads come into it. This club, of course, had that amazing cup draw with Manchester United all those years ago, which sort of helped finance us for many months. And if we could do the same again, with every opportunity of doing that, if we can get past Ipswich, who knows what we might pull out of the hat in the next round. If we were ever to get somebody like Manchester United again, it would answer a lot of our prayers.
We had a few walking wounded on after the game on Saturday. What's the latest from the physio's room? Well,
we're hoping that the likes of Josh Simpson will be ready for the weekend, as opposed to probably Ipswich game. I think it's a little bit too soon for Josh. He got quite a hefty whack on his ankle at the weekend, and although he's responding well to treatment, I think it'll be a little bit too soon. The game's come around a little bit too quick for him, so he's probably got more of a chance playing at the weekend, as Gavin Tomlin has as well, probably the weekend. Matty Harold is probably 10 days away from sort of full training. So those three are missing. But it gives opportunity to somebody else, as we saw at the weekend. Young Bobson and Charlie got on the pitch and certainly did very well the time that they were on it, and because they come into contention for the game against Ipswich. So whatever happens, mate, we'll be ready.